cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledgeito you're not finna get in nobody's collegeito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledgeito. You ain't finna get nobody's collegeito. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe. For everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. You finna jump right into this Kantiana. We got Young and Hefe giving us a full breakdown of why Jhood is in jail. Go ahead and check out this Kantiana and see what's going on. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Jhood, Stevenson Village Crib. So if you ain't heard by now, Jhood is incarcerated, and Jhood did not want this information out there, but the information had already been pasted out there by Braze. Now, he never got to talk to Braze when he was locked up, so Braze didn't know that he didn't want this information out there, but Braze put it out there. Now, when I had first caught wind of the situation, like around as soon as it happened, my boy hit me like, hey man, you know Jhood went down. I'm like, what?
Now, again, I want to say Jhood probably went down for a violation or something of the sort.
He like, yeah man, they got him. He in 77 police station or whatever the case may be, or 108th. I think it was the 108th station. Being that he got arrested in East Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying? Watts area. So I'm like, man, what happened? He like, man, you know, it just got ugly, man. You feel me? And, you know, they took him down. So he like, but, you know, he will be out. So with the homie telling me that Jhood had just went down and would be out, I'm not gonna lie. The first thing on my mind wasn't coming to the internet and doing content and putting it out there that he was in jail, because I didn't think that.
Yeah, I don't think that if he'll be out soon, it just sounds like a violation, something that him and his parole officer got to get sorted.
He wanted it out there, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, same thing with me. Like if something happened, no, I don't want my business out there. If my business get out there, I understand my business gets on the internet, people are going to react to it. People are going to have a field day with it. They're going to spin their narratives. Oh, this happened. Oh, that happened. So I can understand him not wanting his business out there, that he was in jail. Then on top of that, just the tackiness of how it looked, of just getting out and going right back that fast, because Jhood ain't even probably been out roughly about a month, 45 days or something like that. So that was a quick go back. Definitely, he just did a long stay in jail. Just did a long stay. I think over 5 years. I don't know exactly what it was. And just going through all the adversity, you know what I'm saying? Jhood burst on this internet probably like a few months after me. As my understanding, I think he was like the first person incarcerated that I seen, definitely on this West region, that was doing content from jail, and then behind him came Braze. So
what came first, the Braze or the Jhood?
We had watched the up and downs, you know what I'm saying? We had watched him come on the internet and flourish, and then we had watched and or heard the things that wasn't so good, like when he was getting into it with the hub and the dub car that he was in on the yard behind allegations he was having. He just came up here, what was that, like about like a week or two ago, when he first got out. He did his interviews with Adam 22, and in those interviews he was basically explaining that he was not all bad. You know, he wasn't hot, as people were saying, because he was on these 50-50 yards. He explained that basically it was a situation of picking and choosing, and he was cleared to walk a general population main line, but was told in order for him to come back to the main line, he would have to handle the next 4 DPs. And allegedly these DPs, or at least the one that he was set to go on, the first one, was a stabbing DP. And if this is...
And when it comes to the stabbing DP, if you on your way home, you don't want to get caught up having to do a DP where you got to poke somebody up or anything like that, because obviously that's going to prolong you being sent back to the crib. And I can understand why, if you close to the house, you ain't trying to go on no flight mission and poke nobody up, because that's just not, you know, it's not cohesive to getting free.
True. I can understand his worry and standing on business as a man, because even in these jail situations, that's why I say I wouldn't allow myself to get DP, or wouldn't allow myself to get no short end of the stick of embarrassment, because it's just not a good look. That a lot of people are like, oh man, you know, DPs is not bad. Well, it really ain't bad, but it is a disciplinary action behind something foul that was done. So that's why I carry things a certain way, because I don't want nobody to say nothing to me, and I don't want nobody even just to come at me with the terms of a DP, because to some sort of degree, a DP is placed on you for a disrespectful action.
Yeah, and we're a little bit too old for that, so I don't see why at our age of getting closer to 40, why that's even still on the table.
That you did that is not liked, or that goes against the grain. So this is a disciplinary action. So I know I'm not about to let nobody tell me how I need to go on a mission. Once I hear the severity of what's going on, I decide in my head how I want to handle the mission. As long as the mission get done, that's all that shit matters. The only people that got to get caught with knives, and, you know what I'm saying, and get bloody and then go Michael Myers 13th and Jason on you is the Southsiders and white boys. They the only ones that, when that report come back, that 115, it better read that stabbing took place, and more than likely, that weapon was found.
Yeah, and that's a guaranteed way to make sure your short stay in jail becomes an extended stay in jail, for sure.
So he took the high road and was jumped to be removed, and the police removed him from that yard to a 50-50 yard, as Jhood said out his own mouth. Now, however, he's gotten out of jail. We've been able to watch him for the 45 to 30 days he's been out of jail. You know, he ain't really put up that much segments, but a few of them, because, you know.
It's crazy because Jhood had all that to say about Crip Mac and him going back to jail, and now look at you, the one that's in jail.
Freedom, you know, he's fresh out. I'm pretty sure if I was fresh out, YouTube wouldn't be the first thing on my mind, man. You know, I'm trying to connect back with society, trying to get me some gushy, you know what I'm saying, trying to get me some money, you know what I'm saying, overall just trying to enjoy, you feel me, just allow my spirit to be free and to roam, you know what I'm saying, get some good eats, you know what I'm saying, things like that. Y'all know how I go, the stuff that you missed out on, you know what I'm saying, because after doing as much time as he have done, the mind should be strengthened, you know what I'm saying, on something, a plan for something going on. Now, however, I think Jhood probably didn't want this information out there because he didn't want to let the kids down.
Yeah, you could definitely have a way about, you could definitely feel a way about yourself being released from jail and then being sent back so expeditiously. I could definitely see why Jhood, you know, might be a little disappointed within himself, not want people to know about this.
As well, the audience that he be talking to as far as the youth, you know what I'm saying, and things that they should do, you know what I'm saying, and how him giving examples to people and how you can end up in jail, how the plot thickens. All in all, let's get to the reason why he went to jail, because I know y'all like, man, look, man, what he go to jail for, man? You talking and all this, So from my understanding, right, Jhood was in a backstreet Crips hood, you know what I'm saying, in Watts, you know what I'm saying, not too far from Lock High School, you know what I'm saying. I don't know the exact block he was on, but he was over there in their hood. Obviously, he got some friends over there, dudes that he's fond of. So he's over there kicking it with them on the block, chilling, and the police came through. The back hood, the back street Watts hood is, from my understanding.
And then that's gang enhancement. You're not supposed to be over here.
Understand them in that whole area right there, that vicinity, the back streets, the front streets, East Coasts, you know what I'm saying, Lamb Dudes neighborhoods, that's like a very little hot and janky area, and I definitely see the police passing through there a lot when I'm just passing through there, driving on my way to where I'm going. So, allegedly, he was over there on the block, chilling with them. Police hit the block, you know what I'm saying, get on the back street, dudes, you know, gaffle people up as they do, start searching people and stuff like that. So after them searching people and stuff like that, I guess they start going to cars, and Jhood was not in his car, but there was an occupant preoccupying his car that was sitting on the passenger side of his car while he was out the car. So after the police not finding anything on these dudes, I guess the police started going through cars, and I guess the vehicle that Jhood was in, the police went to searching that vehicle. They went to searching that vehicle. They go in the glove compartment allegedly, and allegedly a gun was found.
There you go.
They asked who car it was. Jhood tell them it's his car. They say they found the gun. He like, huh? They like, yeah, we found the gun. We found the gun. Come on. You know, guess ran his name. You know, see all the other stuff that he just got out of prison and things like that. And that is a first round ticket
to jail. That all being said, man, free Jhood. Hope you get out of the situation. But we up out of to the next one. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Protest the air, Smith. We on the air. Protest the air at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap news. You know that, nigga.
Dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. That nigga ball like game 6. That nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bush and you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been then went and told my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Fake is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm an aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.